Today, I'm flying business class from Singapore to Sydney with the world's top-rated airline, Singapore Airlines. I spent $3.5 grand on this ticket, all in the name of answering one question. Is it really the best in the world? I'll be reviewing the food, amenities, service, and overall experience. But before I even board my flight, my business class experience begins on the ground at Singapore Airport's business class lounge.
All right, matey, I think we've found the way. We're in Terminal 2. We're gonna have to take the SkyTrain back to Terminal 3, so I'm only probably gonna get about an hour and a half in here. It's 10 PM right now. Flight leaves at 12:45 AM. The board's at 12. Yeah, here we are. We're in the right place. Business lounge, Singapore Airlines. I'm gonna have to whip out my ticket here. Hang on a sec. So here I am talking about. Here it is. It's the lounge. I went into the economy lounge. She scanned my ticket. She goes, "You're in business class. This is economy." I said, "What?" She goes, "This is the economy lounge." So this one here is the business, and they do have a first class lounge in Terminal 2. So last time, mate, I didn't even need to catch the SkyTrain. I could have just stayed where I was. Right, so I'm taking you on a real journey here. We've just gone into that one. She tells me why, like pretty much asking why I didn't go to the Terminal 3 one, and she explained to me that it's bigger and better. So we're about to head to Terminal 3 and go to the business class lounge that's there because it's bigger and better. I then made my way over to Terminal 3, checked in at the business lounge, and to say it was busy would be an understatement. Had a couple champs, but figured I'd better show you around before I board my flight. Right, so I was going to do a full video in here, but it's absolutely packed. There's just so many people in the lounge. Like, I've been struggling to get a seat. I just had to get someone to mind my stuff at the seat that I was at, just so that I wouldn't lose it, because I'm going to show you how busy it is. Right, so I'm about to board my flight in like 15 minutes. I honestly cannot believe how busy the business lounge is. I was full going to do like a tour of it and stuff, but it's just far too busy to do any of that, because if I leave my seat with my stuff at it, it's going to get taken. So I've just been having a few champagnes, and now I've got a coffee to keep me awake for the flight. I'll probably sleep for a couple of hours on there, but at the moment I'm going strong, I'm feeling good. Haven't had any food here because I'm preserving myself for the flight, but I think before we go, which is in like 10 minutes, I'm going to have to fix up the hair because it's all scruffed up. We'll suss out this latte. It's good, not too hot. So I just went to go out just then, 11:40 it was. It's now 11:45, and old mate actually said that there's a bit of a queue, so that I shouldn't go line up just yet, because I'll be waiting in the queue for a little too long. It's better off I just stay in the lounge. Pretty much I'm going to get on the plane, have some food, have a few drinks, have a sleep for maybe 3 or 4 hours. By that point, we should have about 4 hours left of the flight. We'll get to indulge. With only 5 minutes until boarding, I made my way over to the security line, but that's when I ran into my first issue. Quite busy. Oh my goodness. I was quickly escorted to a separate line, however, given that I was flying business, and just like that, it was time to hop on my nearly 8-hour flight to Sydney. This shall be fun. So if you've watched this channel before, you'll know I flew first class a month ago now with the same airline. So we're very interested to see how the two pair up. I'll actually be doing a video. Hello. I'll actually be doing a video separately that is first class versus business class, comparing the prices, and that'll be up shortly after you see this one. About to board. I'm very excited to see this. We have just boarded the plane. We're in 15A. Hello. Beautiful. So that's us. Now this seat is stacked with goodies. It's got heaps of shit here already. So it looks like all the bedding stuff. And then they got like the slippers and that. After getting far too excited about the slippers at my seat, I went to check out the bathroom and fix up the mop on top of my head. And after getting back to my seat, the real fun began. So straight after getting back from the bathroom, lady comes up to me, "Welcome aboard. Would you like to have a glass of champagne or orange juice?" Of course I'm having the champs, got a hook in. So far this is pretty sick. Like, you can see all the amenities around me. I think that all the bedding is in front of me here. It's just a little bit different than first class, where they have it stowed away, so it appears that there's more amenities than there actually is. But there's a lot of space as well. Of course, that's expected. It's a business class flight. Everyone's boarding at the moment, and we're going to take off in about 25 minutes. And with that,
I decided this was the perfect time to take off my shoes and get comfortable with the aforementioned slippers. And now, with only 10 minutes until takeoff, the beautiful hostess came to take my meal order.
Hello, Mr. Vidler. Welcome aboard. My name is Cheryl.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
You're welcome. Today's flight will take 7 hours to 25 minutes and we'll be serving a sleeper service. That means that we'll be serving meals either before we land or after we take off. May I know what's your preference?
Before we land, after we take off, please.
After we take off, certainly. So I don't know if you've taken a look at the menu yet.
I have not.
You have not. I was supposed to have it. I'm not sure.
My mistake.
Right. Okay, so I have 4 options available for you today. I have the scrambled eggs with chicken chipolata and potato rosti. The dim sum, it has prawn spinach dumpling, dark glutinous rice, and I think some sort of other dumpling. And also the pancakes with vanilla yogurt and apple compote, and the Singapore chicken rice. I'm not sure what would you like to have.
Which do you recommend?
Well, personally, I prefer the dim sum.
Okay.
That's just a personal choice, but if you like Singapore food, I would recommend the chicken rice. It's really up to you.
I've never tried Singaporean food. I might go for the chicken and rice, please.
Certainly, good choice.
Thank you very much.
So sorry, welcome aboard.
So like a fat kid in a candy shop, giddy for more sweets, I sat there eager for the rest of my flight and was sure to have a couple champs before taking off. Washed down with some H2O, of course. Had a look at some of the amenities beside me, and in no time at all, I fastened my seatbelt to prepare for takeoff. Safety video time, mate.
Welcome on board Singapore Airlines. As the safety equipment on this aircraft may differ from that on other aircraft,
Please give us your attention as we bring you through this important safety briefing and on a journey across our island home.
there are details you would not want to miss.
So, now that we're at cruising altitude, I'm going to order another champagne. Our meal should arrive very soon, and I'm going to watch a movie to see what sort of movies they got on here, whether or not the entertainment differs between business and first class, or whether it's the exact same options.
Hello, miss. Can I please order a glass of champagne?
Yes, certainly.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
But we're going to turn this seat into like a fully reclining one to see how this really works. So I believe if I just hold down on this button here, yep, it will turn us into a full seat, fully reclined. Okay.
Mr. Vidler, so sorry to interrupt you. Would you like a drink?
I'm all good, thank you.
Oh, you
I
have
just-
already?
Thank you very much. Okay, so we're laxed up on this business flight. I got the linen and the the doona cover at my feet here, so I'm not fully laying down. Like, my legs are extremely bent, but I think once I unbend my legs and move the linen, it should turn into a full bed and be quite comfortable.
Would you like some? Some almonds, cashews?
Yes, please. Thank you,
This is
sir.
here, right?
Thank you very much.
Are you doing a vlog?
I am.
Can I say hi? Hello, welcome to Singapore.
What is your name?
My name is Desmond. My
Desmond?
name is Desmond.
Desmond. Nice to meet you. Luke.
After speaking with the top D, I became familiar with my control panel, smashed down my warm nuts, and had way too much fun with the seat controls. Got out the TV remote and decided to have a browse through the movie options. And after careful consideration, I put on the housemaid, chucked on my headphones, and sat back to enjoy with my nuts and champagne. And given that we'd now been in the air for 20 minutes or so, I set up my tray table to prepare for my meal.
Our chicken and rice has arrived. So it looks like we got chicken, rice, vegetables, mushroom, water, sweet chili sauce, croissant, butter, and fruit. Let's dig in. That looks hectic. Chicken's very tender. So this is traditional Singaporean food. Already I'm getting flashbacks to Vietnam. The fried rice they do, it's like a little bit of zest with lime in it. But it's crazy how similar that tastes. So it's a nice fresh croissant. Put a little bit of butter on it. Something I've been very impressed by, which is consistent throughout all Singapore Airlines flights, so on the first class and the business class, is the freshness of the food. I'm very astonished by the new word unlocked. Very astonished by how fresh everything is, considering it's made on a plane. It's still warm, it's still fresh, it doesn't taste like it's been kept in a hot box or anything like that. It tastes very clean and very fresh, and I like that they balance it out. You got your fruit, your veggies, they give you a glass of water, they give you salt and pepper here. It's really nice, and I've got obviously the nuts and a champagne with another bottle of water on the side here. I wonder what this is. Excuse me. What sort of fruit is this?
It's a pomelo.
Excuse me?
Pomelo.
Pomelo.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It tastes pretty much like an unfermented version of the champagne. It tastes like this is what champagne is made out of. I'm not sure if that is the case, but that's what it tastes like. And it's like a citrus fruit, so I'm going to have to look that up, exactly what that is, because it's very citrusy. It's like the same consistency as a mandarin, but it has like almost it's like a mix between pineapple and champagne. That's the only way I can really describe it. It's very nice though.
Shortly after finishing my meal, the hostess kindly cleared the table and offered to help me turn my seat into a bed for maximum lax up.
Do you want me to help you? You're good?
Yes, please. Thank you.
And in less than 30 seconds, I had my very own bed 40,000 feet in the air.
Excuse me, miss. Can I also ask, what is the most popular language spoken in Singapore?
English.
It is English?
Yes.
Okay, what's the second? Is it Mandarin Chinese, the second?
Yes.
It is.
There's a majority, like the large diaspora is Chinese.
Yes.
So they do speak Chinese, but English is the common language amongst everyone.
Okay. Is your first language English?
Yes.
Okay.
So we also have a local colloquial term. I mean, not term, more like a dialect, if you will,
Yeah.
called Singlish.
Mm-hmm.
So that's almost like a language by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you've heard of it. I mean, I think you must have been walking around the airport. There's a lot of
I don't
speaking
think I have, no.
Really?
No.
It's more like a succinct English. Everything is just chopped down to the minimum to make it.
It's more concise.
Yes.
Yes,
more
okay.
concise indeed. Yeah. So it's almost a language by itself. You have to learn it in order to get it. Otherwise, you won't really understand what's going on.
Okay,
But English
interesting.
is the general language amongst everyone.
Okay, so there's no particular word like thank you that is different for most people. They understand.
Yeah, when you say thank you, they will. But there's a lot of terms to say. Like in Singlish, you probably say "gamsia." It's a lot of
Gamsia.
things, yeah. But
Gamsia.
it's in Hokkien.
It's
so there's
almost
a lot of
Spanish,
terms.
isn't it? Kamsi.
Gamsia is kind of like Korean,
Okay.
because Korean says "kamsa."
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Interesting.
similar in a way.
Very interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I've got to say I'm very, very impressed by the amount of space in this seat. So it's actually quite similar to first class. I'm bending my legs by a couple of inches, but you'll see they're at the very end there. Not that you can see them, but they're in this like corner bit. We're going to get back to the movie, have a little sleep. We'll see what happens after that.
So I laid back, turned off the lights, but just couldn't seem to sleep, so I put on some tunes to try and calm myself down. But I'd no sooner done this before I'd looked out the window to discover it was now daytime.
So I couldn't for the life of me tell you how, but somehow I've let time slip me. I've got 2 hours until we land. They're serving drinks and breakfast right now. I'm very tired, but somehow I just haven't been able to sleep at all. I think it's just a matter of height. Excuse me, miss. Could I please have a black coffee?
Of course.
Thank you very much.
Some coffee, please. Sorry to disturb you. Some coffee, please.
Thank you very much.
It's just black coffee.
Thank you. Just as I close my eyes, she comes along. So I got a black coffee. Right, so I know there's going to be a lot of people watching who are purely just watching, not to compare it to first class or anything, but just to compare it to economy and see whether it's worth even upgrading to business. And I'm going to say straight out, 100% it is. I actually can't compare it to economy in Singapore Airlines because I've only ever flown economy in Emirates. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Only ever flown Emirates economy, which was really nice, but this is obviously levels above that. So comparing it to economy in Emirates, which is obviously one of the nicest in the world, levels above, you get way more space, way more amenities, way better service, way more meal options, way more TV options. Hour and 40 minutes until we land. Service has been great. It's been a very quick flight, but is what it is. It seems like every single time I turn the microphone off, I'll turn the camera off rather, I get given something. Someone comes up and gives me something. So old mate from earlier has just come and given me an amenity kit, 2 amenity kits potentially. They look like 2 separate ones. So I got given one of these in the first class, which was like a fully leather bag. I still got that because it's a really good quality leather bag. But this just appears to be, I guess it's like some sort of fabric as well. I'm just not too sure what it is. He's given me two of them and it says Le Labo Grasse New York. So I imagine it's got similar sort of stuff in it. Let's suss it out. Yeah, so same sort of stuff. Shower essentials like shampoo, soap, all that sort of thing. And I guess it's the same in the other one, because I think they're the exact same thing. I don't know if he meant to give me two, but he did. He gave me two. What a legend. Shout out to Desmond.
My guy Desmond really hooked me up on this flight. So after smashing down a coffee, I thought who better to ask than the top D himself to take a video of me enjoying my seat.
See these videos online, excuse me, can you take a video for me? It's already recording, and they do some wild shit. I was just doing like a more wholesome one just then.
You want more coffee?
Sorry?
Any more coffee for you?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I see.
Okay. I'm shy, I'm so sorry. I
good.
have photos of myself.
That's okay. Yeah, vlog.
Yeah. So,
Hold on, in this one. Thank you.
So what's this channel? TikTok?
Sorry?
YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you have the name of your YouTube channel?
oh, she wants to watch herself.
It's just Luke
L-U-K.
Vidler, MK2.
Vlogger MK2.
No, Vidler, Vidler. It's just my last name.
V-I-D. Okay, sure. Luke.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, you gained 1 follower today.
Thank you very much.
We've got about 50 minutes until we're landing. I'm surprisingly energised, but I don't think I'm going to be saying the same in 5 hours when I'm on my flight back to Wagga Wagga. I remember on the long haul stint from Dubai, we were flying back, so it was 27 hours, right? I'd been awake here for 27 hours, and that flight got me, bro. I got on the economy flight back from Sydney to Wagga Wagga, which is where I live. No, Melbourne to Wagga Wagga it was. And I just could not keep my eyes open. Even though I couldn't sleep on the Emirates flight, I was out like a light on the economy flight between Melbourne and Wagga. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. I'm going to charge up on coffee, collect my baggage when we land. I think one thing I'm most excited about returning home for is giving everyone their gifts, because I purchased everyone something when I was in Vietnam. I got my brothers, I'll just let you watch the video, I won't explain to you too much, but we did the Hoi An Markets video where I pretty much bought every single member of my family a gift, and I'm excited to give them to them. That'll be a video in itself, not on YouTube though, that'll be a private sort of one for me. So now, with only half an hour until landing, I had a yawn, packed up my stuff, and took one final moment to take it all in. And with that, my nearly 8-hour flight from Singapore to Sydney had come to an end. But there's still one question that needs answering. How good truly was Singapore Airlines business class? Would I go as far to say that it's the best in the world? The simple answer, who cares what I think? I'm just an 18-year-old who was lucky enough to do this off my own back through my own hustle and relentless persistence in my own vision. And to me, flying first class and business class with any airline is a privilege, and I'm just grateful to have had my first experience with both be so great, and there are literally no complaints I have from either. Though all in all, I'm gonna have to give Singapore Airlines a solid 9.5 out of 10 because they were great, but I believe there's always room for improvement. With that said though, I will definitely be flying with them again in the future because of how good they truly were. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the sub button because we got plenty more just like it to come. I'll see you in the next one.